Your performance will always be capped until you stop over-processing what you already understand and you start executing what you already see. You see the setup, but then you analyze it deeply. Then you hesitate. Your first read is often right, but your analysis either delays or kills your execution. You should trust your first visual read. You don't need more strategy. You don't need more confirmation. You just need to trust what you see. If I can clearly see the setup and it meets my criteria, I act without adding any new analysis. Your scarcity is what's limiting you, not your talent, not your discipline, not your work ethic, just your beliefs about money. The worry about the bad things that could happen. Money is something to protect, something to manage carefully, and something that can be lost through bad decisions. But trading requires that money be a tool, that it's something to deploy, and it's something that must be risked to grow. This mismatch creates hesitation. When you're new, you don't know what a good setup looks like. You're guessing. So you take reps. Fill out the checklist, fill out the checklist, fill out the checklist. No, 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 yes, no, 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 yes. Big stack of lots of no's, a handful of yeses. Everything that's on your list is up for debate and analysis. If you have a checklist with 15 things on there that need to be filled out for you to have a trade, you probably don't need 15. It's an over-optimization. You have a false sense of I'm not ready yet. Because you're analytical and visual, you may feel like I understand it, but I need to understand it better before I act. It's not true. That's just your system trying to convert visual clarity into logical certainty. It's the analytical, fear-based side of you actually interfering with the brilliance of your brain. As you're getting better and better at this, your brain is really able to interpret what's going on and what it sees in ways that you can't even really communicate. You see structure, you recognize patterns, and you build conviction visually. Visual dominance gives you strong chart intuition, the ability to recognize setups quickly, and spatial understanding of price movement. Visual thinkers don't need linear logic to get it. They just see the answer. You process things on an intuitive level. You're getting the answers to things often in ways that you can't explain. But your desire to be able to explain them is what causes you to overanalyze and slow down. The optimal version of you would see it, feel it, and go. Nothing more. The rest of it actually slows you down. You build conviction through seeing, not thinking. The more you see it, the more conviction you're going to have to take it. You see the setup instantly, but then you analyze it deeply. Then you hesitate. Your first read is often right, but your analysis either delays or kills your execution. You should trust your first visual read. My first recognition is valid. You don't need more strategy. You don't need more confirmation. You just need to trust what you see. If I can clearly see the setup and it meets my criteria, I act without adding any new analysis. No new thinking once the setup appears, only executing. Right now, losing trade equals bad decision equals a hit to his identity. Adopt this belief that taking a planned loss is not a mistake. It is just a cost of executing my edge. Losing trade is just part of an executed plan and success. Track your outcomes versus your fears. And this will help rewire your nervous system. The identity shift you need is to, right now I avoid bad outcomes, but you must become someone who executes your edge regardless of outcome. I had a belief that if I didn't put enough effort into my trading plans, I did not deserve to win. That actually completely diminishes 35 years of work and a million patterns looked at. My brain is already fucking wired to go. The plan became my story that actually inhibited me. The reframe is, I don't need a plan to make money trading, but the plan helps me trade better. The rewards you get are not going to be linear by the hours that you put in. In many cases, we trade better putting less hours in because we could be more focused. The reality is you don't know. You don't know what you want. Sometimes when we have a belief like I want to make $1 million, it's all fucking bullshit because it's just a number. What makes it real is when the number actually translates to something. You are striving. You have clear things that you're trying to achieve with the money. You do not serve the world by playing small. You serve the world by playing to your fullest potential and not apologizing for your greatness.